Excuse me. Hey, friends, good morning. Back down to the park. You may have seen that limb, that Widowmaker, come out of that tree. The parks don't like taking, you know, what they don't need. They don't like taking anything that's leaning away from the trail, or anything that just doesn't need to go. And that makes sense, and I'm on board with all that. But what I saw and what I see all the time that they don't, well, not a lot of people see that, because I spend a lot of time in the bush, right? So it's not over. Once the windstorm's over, it's not over. The danger's not over. Actually, in my mind, the danger's just begun. Because when you get a steady 100-mile-an-hour, 100-kilometer-an-hour, whatever, wind blowing one way, it blows stuff down. It tears stuff to crap up in the ceilings. Everything changes. And then it settles. It settles back. Things loosen up. Okay? And then what happens is the wind changes like it always does. A couple, 3 days later, something happened. I was standing there 9 days later. It's on the video. You'll see it. I'm going to put it in another video too. Well, here we are coming down. She's all cleared up there, Bradley. I'm just coming down. That's just what I did the other day. It was quite a bit of debauchery in here. Quite a bit, actually. And we had to do some interesting work in here to get this opened up. But yeah, big blowdown system from over there came in. Yeah, so it's looking good. I mean, I think we're well off the trail. This here is, here comes the wind again, is well off. I mean, I don't think this is a problem at all for you here. There's like 14 feet, 12, 14 feet of path here. So this is no problem. It's really nice through here. Okay, moving on. This is done. This is that big system that came through here. This is all right in amongst this big fir here. She's ripping around again. Oh dear, look out, look out. Look at that. That just came down right on film. That is absolutely crazy. That thing would have killed somebody right there. And they come fast, friends. That is crazy. Isn't that nuts, friends? Like, see, this is the thing with tree assessment, friends. You know, I know that you know, we try to do the minimal, but friends, it's a beautiful day. There easily could have been a slow walking family with children walking by with a care, whatever. Friends, that hit the ground and I went, oh, there it is. It was on the ground within 2 seconds. Oh dear, look out, look out. Look at that. On the ground and thumping hard. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the groove it made in the dirt. It put a 4-inch freaking ditch in the ground. Look at right there. That, friends, that limb, it's massive. So you see, there's a bunch more of it up there. Like, I'm not kidding you, right here. This should almost be looked after, but I know they don't like cutting trees that they don't have to, and it's there. And there is a rat's nest of broken limbs up there. There just is. They should almost hang a sign saying, watch out for overhead at the start of the park. Brad, I'm gonna ship you this and show you what just happened here. This is crazy. Isn't that crazy timing? People walking by left and right, and Buckin happens to be standing here just doing a little video, and boom, a 4-inch freaking hanger that's 20 feet long slams the ground right here. Well, you can see the rat's nest right there. Look at it. Here's the ditch it made in the ground. You get hit by that, you're done. Look at that. It's half my hand. That would embed it in your skull. Look at the size of that limb. Let's pull it out of there. Let's go this way with it. Just because it's easier. Oh my goodness, this thing's massive. Come on out of there, you. Oh my. Look at this thing, friends. This thing just come out of the sky as I was walking by. Watch your head there, sir.
Okay.
There's a bunch of fallout from the last.
I was wondering how much decimation there was.
Well, I mean, the blowdown's one thing, but I was standing right here filming this for the parks.
Right.
And I'm not kidding you. A little breeze of wind came up. See that rat's nest up there?
Oh yeah.
It just came down and just thump right into the ground right here. That would have took somebody right out there. That's where it landed.
Well, I lived for.
It's on Instagram. A 4-inch diameter limb from about 60 feet came down and hit the ground in about a second and landed right beside me. And I mean thud. So that's what we're going to deal with right now. There's a cluster, like I wouldn't be surprised if we go back there today and there's more limbs right in that area that fell, where it fell. Let's go look. Come on. We're going out to the park again to deal with this tree. We're going to knock it down regardless anyways, because we just are. They're not taking the chances. Once I showed him that video, he was like, no, Buckin, take that down. Take that down. And I'm like, thank goodness you said that. I really was, friends. I was like, okay, that sounds great. Let's do it. So we're going to go do it. Friends, just heading back down to the park to take out a couple more trees. This wind's not stopping, and it's the crowns are all settling in now, and there's stuff falling everywhere. So, hey, listen, quick note. The picture of me and Reg and my boy, you know, that was the first time me and Reg had ever been in each other's presence. We met. And we just went to work, friends. We didn't, neither of us pulled out a camera. It wasn't really, Reg called me down to work. And that's what I done. I went down there and I worked. Me and my kid gave him a hand. He had some trees that he needed a couple of guys around the ground to help out with. And I was honored to do so. So pulling out a camera wasn't in the works for me this time with Reg. We talked about it, and there's going to be more work with me and Reg, and we'll put some stuff up. We already had a chat about it, so I'll make sure we get video next time, friends, on that one. So thanks so much. But there's... All right, let's go get this tree. I've been wanting to get this axe out for a while. This one. It's a freaking beauty. It's a shorter handle, but it's going to pack a nice little wallop. And I'm also going to bring this camera down with us too. There's limbs on the ground underneath where this big blowdown patch went. I'll almost guarantee you, there's one right there that came out. That wasn't there yesterday. So you see this timber just, it freaking, there's root rot in here like mad. So there's that big blowdown patch right there. That came from way over there. It took that out. It took those out in the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 trees it took. And there's the rat's nest that the limb came down yesterday. And I'll almost guarantee you, oh sure there's debris there. Sure there is. It's right here. So it's going to be a bugger coming out of there, but it's got to go. It's right there. Look at it. It is a complete rat's nest. I'm hoping it won't get hung up, but it's right there. You'll see it. It's just riddled in limbs. One came down. I'll show you. I'll show you where it came. Matter of fact, this out. And the thing that happens, it happens so fast. Right here.
Big fur here. She's ripping around again. Oh dear! Look out! Look out! Look at that!
Whoa!
That just came down. Right
Anybody that
You would have been taken out with that.
you'd have been done. If not, a kid could have killed a kid easy. You would have hit him in the head or the neck or something. There's the limb. I packed it out of the way. It was a monster.
Oh wow, it doesn't even look that big.
No,
But
it
it's
never
still
does.
scary.
GoPro.
But when you look
So
there,
I
yeah.
packed it over here. It's like 20 feet long, and it is massive.
Oh yeah, that would take out 2 people.
No, it would have been devastating for whoever got hit with it. So, but it was just to get that on camera is so crazy, you know.
That's crazy.
So I threw it on Instagram, but I showed him this. I said, because I mean, look at it. I can count 8 limbs right now hanging in that rat's nest,
and they're just hanging.
and they're just sitting there. Anyway, there's no top in it. See, it's just kind of looped out.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it out. I'm going to cut it off the trail, and he says, just get rid of it. We can't live like that, especially when he saw that.
Crazy.
Okay, I got to cut this tree down. So this is what it is. It's this fir right here. But you can see what's going on, friends. It's directly over the trail. It's literally right over top of the trail. There's the trail. You look straight up. There's about 8 big limbs like that one that fell in that video, which is right there. And if you want to check that out, actually I haven't got it on yet. I'll put it in a video and let you know. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. When does this power saw start? Okay. Okay, friends. I'm going to show you this rat's nest. It's at the top of the screen. See it? Look, I'll just put it up a little bit. You can see it. It's right there. It's right there. And it is literally right over top of the trail. Okay? So we're going to fire up this saw and we're going to cut this tree down. And that's what's going down. And I'm going to turn this camera on and put it right here. Hang tough for a sec? Sure. Thanks. Okay, that's good. Look at how clean that looks up there now. Totally a different story. Come on through, guys. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure the crown was settled. Oh, yeah. There was a massive rat's nest up there of limbs. That came, see all this big blowdown here? Yeah. They came crashing through there. I'll show you something. Check this out. This blew my mind. Just come on around this way. Move quick through here if you don't mind. I'll show you something. So when that does that, friends, with an old McCullough, this thing's notorious for it. Take off the air cleaner. Just take it off. It's flooding itself. Isn't that crazy?
I pulled in, I was like, oh yeah, there's this old Merc. How are you, my friend?
Give me 2 seconds. You got a sec?
Yeah, I do.
I just need to clip this. Give me a second. time no see.
I know, how are you?
Real good.
You have a nice,
Okay, so just so you know, friends, what the plan was there was to not, how can I put this? Not cut slowly and watch. The plan was to cut the backwood fast. Do you understand what I mean? Get it moving, because it was up in there, all hung up in there. And if it was, say, grafted to a limb or something, if you're just going tickle, 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 and trying to get it to, like we normally fall, we eat a bit of wood and do whatever. It had a lean. I was utilizing the lean and all that rat's nest up there. I wanted to cut backwood fast so that the tree had a chance to push through, get moving quickly, and break out of whatever it had. But if you didn't do that, and say it was hung or something on this big fir or something like that, you'd have been in trouble. It had been hung, you're on a trail, and then I would have had to start fence posting it out, which would have been a hell story. So I'm very happy with how that come out, and I'm also happy how the bellhopper's saw is running today. That thing freaking cuts, I like it. But it's loading the cylinder up a little bit and flooding out the plug a little bit and this and that. So we're trying to find it, but it runs like snot. It runs really good. Anyway, let's carry on and get this cut off the trail. I'll show you guys another cut here with the bellhopper saw. It cuts good, real good. I'll get you guys over here. Excuse me. Yeah, let's cut a couple pieces of firewood off of this, because I think that's what am I going to do? I guess I could cut a log and roll the log. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that. Then I can roll a log because it's big here. I'll create a little thing and I'll roll it down there because it'll roll more this way. Yeah, that's what I will do. I'll put a fulcrum on. Oh, by the way, friends, there's the finished product right there. There's our stump. Nice deep undercut, or not deep, I mean wide, you know what I mean? Opened up for travel. Right, friends? You know what I mean? Nice piece of hinge wood all the way across the stump. But I wasn't hanging around going tickle, tickle, tickle. It was a cut show. It was a cut show. Like, get it going.
thanks.
Okay, friends, let's, I just want to do a cut with this saw. I want you guys to see this. This is the old bellhoppers. Thing cuts. That's fir, and it's tough fir. it's logs and not just a bunch of firewood, right? So, you know what I mean, friends? Like, firewood looks not the greatest on a trail. Logs look better. So I'll just jimmy this around, I'll kick this one, I'll move a couple things, and I'll lay these logs in along the trail. They look much better. I'll cut this stump down, take the slivers out. I want to go show you the top of this thing too. It's a good looking stump, but I had to cut it fast. We're clean up there now. We're clean as a whistle, as a matter of fact. I'm freaking stoked about that. Look at that, friends, up there. Whistle clean. There's that big fir right there. That's where I was standing when that limb came out yesterday. Look at that, right there. Oh dear, look out, look out. Look at that, where it all was, right there. And that's where that limb landed, right here. Big divot in the ground, still there. Where am I? Where's my foot? Right there. Crazy. Okay, over and out. Okay, friends, we got a bit of a problem here we got to deal with. Hopefully I got enough gas in this old saw. We got this whole thing going right across the trail here. I left it, but they don't want it. They do not want it.